What's up, you guys? I was just making my bed, but I've got Nina now here sleeping, sitting. So we're gonna do a reading. Ancestor of the highest white light, what is the message? Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Alexa, turn the volume down. Somebody's out of an illusion. Somebody is standing very strong in their truth. Could be male or female. So if you're worried, don't worry. Listen to the song. See, heaven's got a plan for you. So I think somebody has gone through something. Don't you worry, child. Heaven's got a plan for you. What else is going on here? Okay, yeah, there's some sort of a cycle that ended. Maybe with a karmic earth sign. And maybe specifically with a karmic earth sign that is a Taurus and or a Virgo. You may have blocked these people. Just take what resonates. I will interpret the cards in a different way. Let me just see. These are the cards that just kind of fell out of the deck. So let's see. There was a cycle that ended. This could also indicate that it's like somebody's not feeling insecure anymore and they just decided to go for it. And something about that just broke a cycle. I'm hearing like don't be shy. Now that's not what I meant to say, and I'm not here to tell you what to do, but there's something about someone who thinks that their throat chakra, see, because look at this. I'm seeing this, the Hierophant right here, right? Now he is in the reverse position, but there's something about the blue there around his neck that I'm seeing. It's something about somebody's throat chakra, and they think that it's not working, but I'm just hearing it's because somebody's been hanging out with a lot of really dumb people. Just take what resonates. I'm sorry. Those are the words. You haven't been talking about the things that you are meant to be talking about. So whatever this past reality was that you were in, whatever they thought of you, like ignore it because you couldn't even be your authentic self around them, is the message that I'm hearing. And by not being able to be your authentic self, it made it so that you were not able to really excel. So I'm seeing the Hanged Man. This song is Small Town Witch Tried to Mess Me Up. So maybe there was some sort of energy, somebody, some sort of karmic or something that was trying to like give you the evil eye, and, you know, it was casting some sort of, you know, word magic, you know, smear campaign. Words have power, and they are energy that can shift reality. So, but if you are in alignment with your divine path, it's like being on a train that cannot stop and that will never derail. So it seems like somebody had to fight for their honor, I'm hearing. Or somebody's had to fight their entire life for their honor. Maybe somebody's starting to understand too that, yeah, somebody just needs to not worry about what other people think, because it's something about the things that other people talk about is not like your reality. Not that it can't be your reality, because whoever you are, I think that you're very smart. Well, you are very smart. We've got the King of Swords here, and as we had 444 there on the clock too, a sign of divine protection. So yeah, Small Town Witch come to mess me up. They misjudged you. This could even be work related. This is going to affect them. What else? Spirit, ancestors of the highest white light. What else? Spirit, ancestors of the highest white light. Is there anything else? Somebody is being encouraged to take action, but not necessarily like why did I saw the Chariot in the reverse position. I saw the Eight of Wands. It's almost like somebody is being encouraged to take action, but they're not taking action, or somebody's being encouraged to take action, but it's not the way that they think that they're supposed to take action. Just take what resonates. You guys hear Nina just purring away. Hi, Nina. Hello. Isn't she so cute? I should just have her on the camera. It should just be Nina. That's it. Just Nina. Okay, somebody needs to remain faithful because you're past the worst of it now, okay? There were some really hard lessons that somebody had to learn. Somebody's very intellectually savvy, very cerebral. You're walking away from the situation, whatever it is. And when I say walking away, it could be you're physically walking away, or it could just be that your spirit and your soul, you're taking your energy away, okay? What else? Spirit, ancestors of the highest white light. I just heard taking your consciousness, so just ignore. Somebody needs to ignore somebody or something, or maybe somebody's learned how to ignore. Oh, the Eight of Wands. Ooh, just take what resonates. The Eight of Wands with the Chariot in the reverse position is, it's like somebody is learning when they feel like they want to take action, but when they should not take action. Because there's some sort of a manipulation that was going on. It's like I'm hearing again, this is big in the healing community, people pleasing, okay? But it's because, you know, we had to heal ourselves, so we don't want other people to... We've had to heal ourselves. We don't want other people to have to suffer. But the thing is that we have to be discerning with regards to who we want to help heal, right? We also have to be discerning with regards to whether or not we are prepared and ready and able to help other people heal, if it's, you know, if it's going to be okay and healthy for us. So it's like somebody is learning to identify people who might need healing, but also learning to identify people whom they should and should not necessarily associate with, if that makes sense. Not associate like in a like a snobbish like, but who genuinely wants help and who does not, who's trying to trap somebody. Now that is, there could be many messages with those cards, but that is another message that's coming through with those cards. Okay, so just take what resonates. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Eminem. Holler if you feel like you've been down the same road. Yeah, you're recognizing, you're identifying and learning that there are a lot of people who are on your path doing the same thing. You don't feel alone. Somebody doesn't feel alone. I think somebody's connecting to their collective. Also, and they're understanding that there are people around them who are also telepathically communicating, and you are all part of a network. And somebody's learning how to identify the good and the not so good, right? The we'll say the righteous, for lack of a better word, and the not so righteous. Because being right is relative, but in God's eyes, in the eyes of truth, in the eyes of love, it's very obvious what is right and what's wrong. It's time for somebody to make some money. No, Mr. Fly. Get out. Get out, Mr. Fly. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Yeah, there was definitely some sort of, there was definitely a situation where I'm thinking specifically somebody was trying to get in the way of your ability to be able to focus and see, like your vision, so maybe you're a seer. They were doing that to try to create fear. That was negative astral travel interference. Somebody knows exactly what their future looks like, and somebody knows exactly what they were supposed to be doing, but there was some sort of astral travel interference with regards to, like, I'm seeing like a fogginess with regards to like somebody's path and somebody's vision. It's like whoever you are, since you were young, you've always known. See, now at first I thought we were talking about a masculine, but now I also heard like a little girl. So like I feel like whoever, this could be male or female. I think we've already really established that, right? And that the cards are only energy. So, but it's like, yes, somebody's just like, somebody's breaking out of the cage that they were put in. I'd like to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. The Death card. There was an energy. I don't know how to say this, but there was an energy in the ground. Or there was an energy that would come when you were trying to ground, or there's something like that, but it's gone. I think that it was an archon energy interference that with the Temperance card in the reverse position oftentimes, I mean, this is technically not the Temperance card, but whatever, just fucking go with me, okay? Temperance card in the reverse position is an angel, okay? In the upright position, in the upside down, right? It's a fallen angel, right? Archon energy. You've had a victory over this. All right. What else, Spirit? Ancestors, Divine White Light. It's gone. It's done. What else, Spirit? Wait. Okay, yeah. I think that's the end of the reading, you guys. Somebody was dealing with a narcissist. It could be a parent, a narcissistic parent, or it could be just like a narcissistic relationship, a narcissistic boss, or somebody from your past. I just had the emperor in the reverse position though, but it's also, I've got the four of coins also in the reverse position. So I feel like somebody needs to open up their heart. Let me just Google this really quick. Hi Nina, sorry. Something is able to move forward without being hindered by past wounds. So I feel like whoever you are, you're ready to let go. You're ready to let go of the past. You're ready to let go of the past people, situations, issues, whatever it is that you need to let go of to get out of this energy. It's like you're ready to like let go of it. It's like somebody's just kind of like, it's like somebody's almost hit, I wouldn't want to say rock bottom, but somebody's hit a space. But the Four of Pentacles oftentimes is a lucky sign. Too, because it can often indicate that you are letting go of like anxieties. And maybe somebody was like resenting themselves too. Maybe somebody was resenting themselves because they didn't feel deserving. Somebody wants to take you on a holiday. Let's pull some more cards, actually. Oh, I just did these wrong. The Devil card. Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Wands again. What else? Spirit, ancestor, light, silent. Might have a young fire sign here. Or it's just like, because you've let go of all of this from the past, it's like this is allowing you to be able to see the vision of the future better. Now, this was not your fault. This was a spiritual attack. This was a psychic attack, okay? So you survived this. So just don't beat yourself up, though. As I pull the Five of Wands, okay? Don't beat yourself up for being in a place that was very dark. In fact, I feel like that's probably the first thing that we do, just because that's what society does to us. That just, it really kind of encourages that type of like bullying and the competitiveness of consumerism and narcissism that it breeds. But it's like, it's also like you're tuned to like a higher frequency that is above the conflict and chaos too. So it's like maybe somebody else is learning how to tune into different frequencies in spaces. So for instance, like, okay, for instance, you might. So as humans, we're capable of accessing different levels of consciousness within ourselves. Okay, it is our soul. It is our soul's. It is our human's choice to discipline so that the soul can, so that the body can receive the spirit. Okay, and the soul is a representation of. Okay, I digress. It's almost like. So depending on the soul's work with regards to any human, like what they have done and how they follow their path, and that allows you to higher levels of consciousness. Okay, what I'm hearing is being able to so like we'll say Nina here. Okay, we'll say Nina. Obviously she's an ascended master. I mean, she's like at the top of the level, right? We'll say maybe I'm like, you know, somewhere in the middle. All right, so when Nina is next to me. Nina can access higher levels of consciousness that maybe I cannot, because maybe I haven't done the discipline to, you know, to reach those higher levels of consciousness, okay? So, but when I'm talking with her, we'll say, okay, we'll say it here, Nina. So when I'm talking to her, she can listen into me. She can hear my physical voice. She can hear the frequency that I'm at. But because she's at a higher frequency than me, right, she can actually access that part of me that is a higher frequency than what I can access, if that makes any sense, okay? So she can actually talk to the frequency of me that actually can offer some sort of a solution. So, for instance, I might be saying, like, oh my god, my hand hurts so bad, I burnt, and I burnt, and I don't know, like, what the fuck, I'm seeing something in my head. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not doing really good at this explaining. It's like, I don't know, like, I burnt my hand on the stove, and I tripped over this, or something like that, and Nina could sit there, and while I'm complaining, she can listen to my, so while I'm trapped in my emotional body, we'll say, okay, this is obviously a made-up story, but it's, okay, just follow me, alright? She can access parts of my consciousness that are higher than my emotional body, that are outside of my emotional body, she can access parts of my consciousness that can just say, hey, look, you need to ice your hand, you need to soak your foot, the reason you're going a little nutty is because you need some sleep. Your higher consciousness, your higher self just told me that. This is what you need to do, okay? I don't know how, so I feel like maybe somebody is learning how to do that. It's like you're learning how to hear what people, but only take what resonates, okay? Because obviously you don't want to do things that are not consenting. Consent, you want to have consent, right? So, and just because you might know something that somebody doesn't necessarily know does not necessarily mean, like, you want to deliver the message in a way that, like, like if somebody doesn't believe in these types of things, right, and you want to help somebody and you're hearing their higher self talk to them, what I do oftentimes is I try to communicate it in a way that a human would just naturally communicate it. And or if I know the person, I will say, hey, I'm hearing a message. Do you mind if I channel this to you? You don't have to believe any of it. You can think I'm weird. You can, so there's different ways of going about it. Okay. So I feel like maybe somebody is tapping into a higher level of consciousness that people in higher levels of consciousness than what people are even tapped into, if that makes any sense. Okay. And you're able to channel healing messages to people from this higher level of consciousness. Okay, that people themselves are not able to access at this time. And this is, you're meant to help people in this way. Okay, this is how you're meant to help people. Okay, so, but obviously the message delivery is very important, and I know that you guys will all do very well with whatever information that I've just given you, and you will be discerning, and I think that that is the end of the message. Okay, but yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the message. All right, I hope that this helps. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thanks so much for being here. Bye, Nina. Say bye.